Hello everybody, my name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB 9 Innings 22 video, and in today's video, we've got some things to talk about. So, let's begin by first off explaining to everybody that I will, unfortunately, last week I said I was going to buy the packages, and unfortunately I just didn't have the money, and I'll explain to you guys right now why I don't have the money. So, I don't know if it even picked it up over my microphone, but I had a little cough that had to come out there, so I'm going to try to get through this video without coughing as much as possible. On Friday, I left school, and then I went to work, and then I'm like, okay, I don't feel that great, and I came home from work, and then I woke up the next day, and I just felt worse. Let me turn my volume down a little bit, because it shouldn't be up anymore. And I backed out of that screen by accident. So, I didn't feel that great, and then I woke up Saturday, and I felt worse, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm sick, so I felt like I had some flu symptoms, and some other stuff, so I had to take a COVID test. So, unfortunately, both those tests came back negative. But as it turned out, I slept straight through when I was supposed to buy the packages the last couple of days. And on top of that, I also had a situation where we had it was my girlfriend who got sick, and we didn't know what happened, so we had to go to the emergency room. So I had to spend some money there, and believe me, it has been a mess for the last couple of weeks. So, and on top of that, we're also sitting here at the bottom of my list of concerns. The health and wellness of everybody around me is my priority. And then at the tertiary concern of that is the fact that we are now sitting on the doorstep of history with Judge, who is about to hit his 60 and 61st home runs any day now. So there's 5 games at the stadium coming up. So I'm scrambling for a way to potentially get tickets to the games. But believe me, it's a mess. So anyway, I don't have a premium skill change ticket package. I don't have blues and greens either right now. Like, I'm broke. I mean, life of a college kid, I've said this before on this channel. Unfortunately, like, I just don't have the money to compete with people in this game. I really don't. Like, school has kind of strangled my work schedule. I'm working less now than ever. Not to mention the fact that I'm, paying for a lot of stuff with school. I had to buy books. I had to buy supplies, a new backpack for school and stuff like that. And then things just keep happening. Like, I've had to replace my computer, so I've had to, piecemeal that together while making less money from work, while also buying school textbooks, while doing a million other things, and believe me, it's been a mess. But the PC is basically almost done. I'm about to buy my last 2 pieces for it as soon as my money clears in the bank, and then we will be off and running with that stuff. But then, hopefully, we will be back to our normally scheduled programming, and then we won't have to worry about this anymore. But hopefully that's the last time I'll have to do that. So, I apologize for putting everybody through this. I know I was excited to buy premium skill changes last week in blues and greens, and everyone was excited to come here and watch me open blues and greens. And unfortunately, I have to apologize. I just couldn't do it. Like, I tried. There was no way I could make it happen. I didn't have the money to do it, nor the time to do it either. Like I said, I've just been today I just woke up and finally felt good. I missed work the last 2 days, so I mean, that's kind of not good either. So, I mean, on top of the fact that I already making no money from work, I basically missed $100 and something from work this weekend. So, I mean, it's really been a super rough week for me. So I'm hoping that this is the last time I have to say no to a package. But I mean, I'm looking forward now to Team Select 6 coming up at the end of the month. I know some people have been asking me, hey, when are Team Select 6 coming out? And I don't know exactly when. I assume at the end of September. I don't know exactly when, though, so I couldn't give you an exact date quite yet. But I know they're coming soon, probably, so that's kind of what I'm waiting for here. I would be using FA tickets to get a couple more packs for today, but unfortunately, I'm still on free agent draft because I don't even remember when I got a free agent last, but I'm still on draft for some reason. I don't know when that happened, but here we are. I'm pretty sure I'm still on free agent draft. I'm in the wrong menu. I'm in the wrong place. Not my FA. Free agency. I'm still on free agent draft as far as I know. Yeah, I'm still in free agent draft. I don't even know when I got when was the last time I even got a free agent? Last video, I don't even remember, if I even got a free agent or not. Because I know I was, spending tickets for mileage, but I wasn't sure if I actually got a free agent. I guess I did. I must have, right? I don't really remember. There is one change I want to make today before I even do anything, and I want to talk to you guys about it first, but Sonny Gray has been killing me in ranked. I want to swap him and Tanaka around and see how they do in my new battle lineup, but That's kind of just more like, I would rather, like, in ranked, you play, like, when your one pitcher plays, you play their one pitcher. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, Gray is rather weak for him. I mean, he does have Finn Boston. He's a SIG, but he's kind of a low kind of base, low velo SIG. Like, he's kind of rough. He didn't really get that. Like, he has a high base, but he didn't really get that fantastic of a SIG. So my thought process is I want to knock him down and put him behind Tanaka, who is on average a better pitcher because he has better skills and higher location velocity, stuff like that. So I want to see how he does. Although last week Tanaka was brutal. I don't know what happened with Tanaka last week. He went like 22-19. I don't know what happened with that. That was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I had a lot of my lineup in down condition. If anyone out there is a Yankee deck, you guys know that all the Yankee players were down in condition last week. I don't know what happened with that, but it was brutal. I saw somebody had like 10 or 12 people in down condition. It was a struggle. I really like that we didn't get any golds out of that. We got maybe, like 2 golds out of all those packs. Not a good start. But right now, I am in between classes right now. I drove home to record this video because me getting up before 9 in the morning is not a guarantee. I went to class this morning, and I was on time for class this morning, which is a rarity for anybody who knows me, and my SIP schedule is brutal. I was on time for class, and then I'm halfway to class, and then I see someone from my class. He's like, "Yo, bro, no class today," and I'm just like, "What do you mean no class today?" He's like, "Yeah, they posted on the discussion thing, no class today." And then at that point, I remembered that he said we were not gonna have class this Monday, and then I woke up to that, and I feel like an idiot now. So that's where I'm at. I'm kind of a scrambled brain right now, kind of a mess. I kind of also blame the fact that I'm a little, as we say here in the Northeast, I'm a little stunads right now from, being sick. Today is actually the first day I actually feel okay, which is why I even went to class in the first place. Otherwise, I would have just stayed home. I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I tested negative twice. So the hope is that it's not COVID. I hope it's just a flu. It's very similar symptoms. It could be a lot of things. I mean, just because I have a negative test doesn't mean I don't have it. Just because I have a negative test, it either means I don't have it or the concentration of it is not significant enough to be detected by a test. I mean, there has been stories of people who had it but never tested positive. I mean, that can happen. So, I mean, I'm just trying to say, like, just because you have a negative test doesn't mean that you're out of the woods. I think it means that you should be careful, is what I'm trying to say. Is I want you guys to be safe out there, and just because the test says negative, I would advise people, like, and I'm not a health person, but just like for general human decency and for the safety of yourself as well as the people around you, I would say, like, if you have symptoms that look and sound like you're sick, then I would advise you probably not a good idea to go outside and stay away from people. Just be careful out there. That's all I'm saying. It's like, you guys can make your own decisions. I know a lot of people out there are adults and you don't agree with the way things are being handled, and I accept that. But I would say that, if you don't feel well, I would probably say it's your best bet to stay home. But I mean, I understand everyone's got things to do, and it's kind of difficult to stay home nowadays with the way that society has moved on, but that's just my personal opinion, and I want to see you guys to be safe. I don't want anybody out there to get sick and, actually get injured or hurt. And that's a Mike Messina card. That's our first Mike Messina. I was afraid we'd never pull one. Somebody actually tagged me in it the other day that there was an auction Mike Messina. So time to move on from this topic. I know everybody hates talking about it. I understand. We had a long period of this where we just want to ignore it, but unfortunately it hasn't gone away yet. But someone tagged me in an auction Mike Messina, and I wanted to get it, but I imagine the price tag was probably enormous. Like, I imagine it looked like there was 80-something bids on the Diamond Mike Messina. I can't imagine. The price must have been about like 20,000 stars at least. And it's not even necessarily a great card for Yankee decks. I mean, it's okay. It's pretty good. I think it's a 71 base, which puts him right in line with a bunch of other SIGs. So, pretty good SIG, but I mean, I don't know if it's really that game-changing. I mean, if you're a Yankee deck like I am with, like, Severino 17, and you also land yourself a Garrett Cole, and then you have a Legend on top of that, like, if I had a Garrett Cole card, like, my lineup would be pretty solid. Like, if I had more Legends. That's just what I'm thinking of here. I know, one of our club mates, for anybody out there who knows Derek, he ended up selling his deck, but, he'll be around for anybody out there. We talked about him before. That's the homie right there. We love Derek. But his deck is disgusting. I mean, like, he has a Rockies deck with just nothing but legend starters, and I do not want to face that deck. It is terrifying. Like, I want to see, I think I got on my friends list because he's on my friends list, so I want to see if I can pull it up real quick, but I'm pretty sure he's got 5 legend starters in that deck right now. I mean, just unfathomable luck, and just absolutely disgusting. Like, imagine, I know that, like, whenever I play with my Bob Feller card, he's my ace. So most of the time when my Bob Feller's in, I'm facing the opponent's ace, which most of the time is usually a legend. So for you to have that situation, but you have to face all legends, is ludicrous. Like, that's just not fun. I don't know what, there's no way to spin this. Like, that's just not fun. Let's see. Jersey bought it, so let's see if I can find Jersey. There it is, yeah. Jersey rocks. Yeah, look at this deck, man. Just so stupid. 7 legend pitchers, man! And, like, another legend on the bench. And Mickey Mantle Supreme. Like, what? Huh? How, dude? I mean, the only thing about this deck is that it is magnetic to pulling. What's his face? Charlie Blackmon cards. That was always the joke, is he has always pulled Charlie Blackmon dupes. But I mean, just look at this lineup: Control Master, Slow Starter, Control Master. That one, I don't know, maybe Bullpen Day. That's like the only one that I think would probably need to be modified. I would imagine he might be working on it. I think Suda's got PC, yeah, and then Raleigh Fingers, I would imagine, has Bullpen Day. Yeah, okay. Honestly, disgusting. I mean, there's a reason why this deck is so nasty. Pioneer, bad ball hitter, bad Pioneer, bad ball hitter, Contact Master. Sora's the only one he doesn't have a diamond skill on yet. Honestly, disgusting. And this is something I've noticed is he's actually shorted bad ball hitter for the SI Spotlight. I think he's trying that out. I don't know. You know, at that point, where they are in the situation with their skills is they're done, and they just are, at this point, just trying out things to see what sticks, because there's nothing else to really learn at that point, you know? Like, the meta has already been pretty well laid out at that point. So at this point, you're just like, we'll just give it a shot, you know? Like, well, you know, you're not going to be able to know what's going on until you try it, right? I mean, you know, how do you know what's out there in space until you send somebody there, essentially, right? Something like along those lines. Okay, so 2 diamonds out of the ult so far. That's a good start. And then 0 for the rest of the single one. Okay. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. It's better than we've gotten in the past, I'll say that much. Yeah. We're still waiting on this live Diamond Wish pack. Part of me wants to use it on Judge, but I know it would be useless because I would never use that Judge. I always wanted to use it on Holmes, but Holmes looks cooked right now. Like, Holmes looks so bad. I mean, Holmes looks like he's kind of like pitchers I've made fun of in the past that essentially look like every time they come in, they're going to give up a run. Like, that's what Holmes looks like right now. So that's why I'm concerned. I mean, we have a long time to really think about this. I say that. It's only really like a couple more weeks, essentially. I mean, I think it's still August in my brain. It's not. But we've got a little bit of time to think about it here. But I don't know, really. I'm thinking some people have chimed in. Obviously, some Yankee fans have told me Ron Marinaccio is a good option. I mean, he's got a pretty good card right now. He's got like a 1.9 ERA right now as a relief pitcher. Let me go pull up his card real quick. I just want to double check this real quick. So, how do I get there again? It's in Challenges, I believe, right? Yeah, it's in Challenges Collection. Right. So let's see. Can you pull up live? No, you can't. Well, there'll probably be in normals. Rizzo's card's pretty good for a first baseman, although I don't believe it's better. I don't think he's going to finish better than Tino's card is. I mean, he may have better fielding than Tino, but I don't really want better fielding as a first baseman. I don't need fielding as a first baseman. I'm surprised Garrett Cooper's card is still in. I guess that's because he's with... I don't know where he is right now. Miami? Where is Garrett Cooper right now, anyway? I have no idea. I could probably Google that later, but... DJ's having an off year. He's injured currently. Glaber's having a resurgent year, but he's not looking too hot right now. Donaldson's fielding only right now. Judge is probably a monster card. Let's see what Judge's card looks like. Yeah, 89 base power. That's about right. That's about right. I feel like his car is going to be disgusting. I feel like it's going to be 90 base power by the end of the year, especially if he hits more than 61 home runs, which at this point he is at 59 with 5 games at the stadium coming up. I mean, at this point, we are not concerned with whether or not he will hit 61. We are more concerned with, will it be a Yankee broadcast that he hits the 60-second home run on? Because for anybody out there who's looking at the games coming up right now, no, do not give me it. I don't care. Stop it. Everyone always loves to interrupt my videos. Every time, man. I heard the Discord notification. If you heard that Discord notification, that was not your computer. That was mine. I apologize. At this point, we're concerned about whether or not he is going to hit his 60-second home run on like an Apple TV broadcast or whatnot. We have no idea. Carpenter's card fell apart, man. I feel so bad for Carpenter. I hope he comes back soon, man. And Giancarlo's card is, yeah, understandably pretty rough, too. I mean, like, there's nobody I really think is going to get a great card this year. Maybe Nestor. Nasty Nestor. Stop it. No, thank you. I need to put my Discord on Do Not Disturb. That's what I need to do that. I need to stop it. I mean, Montes' card is probably garbage. 69, that seems too good for him, honestly. That just seems too good for him. Like, who else could have a good card? Cole probably has, what, like a 73 base? 72. What's Marinaccio's card is what I'm looking for here. That's why we went on this detour here. What's Michael King's card looking like? That's pretty good for where he is right now. 65 is rough for Litke. I think that's a little rough for him. He's a 2.68 ERA. Like, he's been really solid. What's Holmes' 67? That's about right. I mean, Efros is 66. Peralta's been really solid for us. 64. That seems low for him. Is Marinaccio not in the game right now? I swore he's in the game. Hello? Does Ron Marinaccio not have a card with us? I thought we've gotten him. Am I delusional? Am I missing it? How does it usually go with pitchers? Doesn't it go with, like, first initial? Because it doesn't do it by OVR. I'm going to do this. Let me see this real quick. Nestor Cortez, Albert Abreu. Even Anthony Banda has a card. Is it Anthony Banda? Yeah. Even he has a card. How does Marinaccio not have a card? Oh, yeah, there it is. 67. I mean, it should be higher than that. Yeah, I don't know. Rough. I don't know. He's been really, really good, so I digress with that decision. Had a little bit of control problems recently, but he's been really solid other than that. So let's see if we have a card to combine real quickly. Anybody? Any more combos? We do not have. We can probably take the bronze. We have enough ranked coins. We can do this. We have the technology. We have 10,000 ranked coins, and right now we're running at a surplus in ranked coins. So we have the technology to start buying these minor grade increase tickets, because unless they actually implement another wave of ranked trainings, we will more than likely be able to continually buy the grade increase tickets in order to supplement our pitching staff, our vintage combo rates. And on top of that, spending the stars will also give us more mileage, which will also get us to more mileage segs faster. That's a dead minimum GI for silvers. That's rough. Not like it matters, but hey, who cares? Team management combine. I had an interesting thought process, and you guys can tell me whether or not this thought process makes any sense. That's not surprising. My thought process is this. So I've got my George Brett on my bench here with my batter's chemistry. So I had this crazy idea, which was to run batter's chemistry on a different player. So I would get batter's chemistry on some other player, and then I would then use PSETs to then use him as my DH, as opposed to using the Billy Williams as my DH. But I would not then use the Billy Williams in the outfield. It would then save the GI for my relief pitcher. But at the same rate, I don't want to mess with the apple cart. And also, who knows how long it's going to be until I actually land batter's chemistry on another card. So, I mean, that's my thought process. I think it makes more sense for me to work on Billy Williams separately. But you guys can tell me whether or not this idea makes any sense. I'm pretty sure that I'm locked in for using the GI on Billy Williams. But you guys can tell me whether or not this makes any sense. I didn't actually run this by my club yet because I didn't feel like bothering them. Because I thought it was such a silly idea anyway that I just didn't really want to bother with it. I didn't want to do that combo, but I did it anyway. It'd be pretty good if I got a gold out of it. It'd be pretty ironic if I got the Blackman. Yeah. You're funny, game. Yeah, real funny. Really funny, game. He's so funny. That's really funny. I was talking all that trash about Charlie Blackman, and you give me a Charlie Blackman card. I see you, game. Jared Weaver. Guy who throws an 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh, I love getting all the diamonds, though. And we're out of golds now. Oh, my goodness. Alright, we're just going to release the Todd Hundley because that's useless for us. Adios, amigo. No, thank you. Alright, let's see. Do we have another combo? I did get this vintage from Leak this week, which is exceedingly rare. I didn't look at his skills. Nice triple golds, but not triple threes. So let's see. Do we have a combo in terms of vintage material? We've got the 1 and then the 2. Doesn't look like it yet. No. Okay, so we'll hold off until next week until we do the vintage combo. Let's go use our singular premium skill change ticket we've got today. We're going to YOLO this on, I'm going to guess, probably a pitcher. Really want to get my bullpen sorted right now. So we'll probably keep using it on Miller. Please, 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 please. No! Oh well. We're getting very close to the next tier of the... Stop it! I need to put my Discord on Do Not Disturb to do videos. We're doing all sorts of club content today, man. No, I have no peace and quiet. Absolutely none. It is hard to believe. But I don't care. I love talking to everybody anyway. I'm generally a very social person, but usually very quiet. But I like to be social. I want to be social, and then I realize I'm also shy, and I also don't want to talk to people. So then that feeling overrides the wanting to be social part, and then I just sit there in the corner and quietly think to myself, that's not a bad set. I actually like Reliable, but I don't think that set's better. Like, do I think that Reliable is better than Heavy Hitter in this situation? Higher number? Maybe? Maybe? I mean, essentially, it's upgrading Heavy Hitter to Reliable. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'll hold off on it for now. I'm fairly certain that's not the answer because, I mean, he does struggle with batting average, but then again, like, I don't need him to do, like, amazing work, but I don't know. Where else do I use these skill changes on? Do I just keep trying to change Giancarlo? I really have no idea. He was so bad with SIBIU. So bad. We're gonna change him real quick. I really want to get Giancarlo somewhere, but I mean at this point it doesn't really matter. Right? I don't think he ever comes in anyway. He could be a good temporary DH, but I doubt it. So I'm probably just wasting these tickets, honestly, but whatever. Maybe I'll get a good pinch hitter set. No idea, but whatever. I'm at this point just using these for the heck of it because I got nothing else better to do. There is always a chance that we could pull something nutty on him and just, like, you never know. Triple gold, nothing useful, though. No. 5 golds and 2 skill changes are very nice. 7 and 3. Very nice. I'll probably swap him back over to his old set after this. Oh, never mind. That his in-use set. I'm using it. I'm doing his second slot right now. Never mind. I thought I was changing his primary slot, but no. For some reason, he really just absolutely is garbage with BIU. I would imagine because he doesn't have 100 speed, but then again, we're still not sure whether or not that's even a thing, but I'm pretty sure it is, but it's just a theory. Not looking too good here, you guys, but probably going to have to wrap the video up here. It is... Oh, my God. Stop it. Just, please. Just, have to, like, edit out all of the things. That's what I'm thinking of. My brain is like, I got to edit out all these messages. Okay, done with that. So I think that's going to be it for me for today, you guys. Need to really finish up. I feel like next week we'll be done with the BD pieces, so that way when we do get the GI, I'm hoping it will all line up. We'll have a great video that week. We'll have, hopefully, very soon. Today is, I believe, what, the 18th? 19th. So, hopefully by the end of next week, we will have the, I'm praying we have the Team Select SIGs. I don't know that for sure, but I am hoping that we have the Team Select SIGs, so then I will have that. Plus, we'll have, hopefully, if we dupe them, we'll have a Team SIG combo, and then on top of the, the Clubcraft SIG, and then we'll have the GI for either our Billy Williams or our relief pitcher, and then we'll have Black Diamonds, and then we'll have PSCTs, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully, I'll have some money by then, but hopefully... you guys stay safe out there, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I apologize for this video's lack of content. I'm doing my best out here. I'm trying as best I can, but hopefully that is going to improve here soon, and I will see you guys in the next video. I gotta run back to class now. I need to go drive back to campus, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, be safe, good luck with your polls, and peace.